that. I'm not stopping it.
I can see your clock. I said clock.
I know. I know.
Oh, hey, this is Johnny Beane. I got something in my eye. Hang on.
Oh boy.
It's early morning here, man. It's only 10 to noon. Oh. Johnny Beane. Hello, David.
Hello, and Dave Nesdall here on the East Coast. How are we all?
We're all good. Okay. Real quick, let me share a couple links.
Cool.
I know it's usually not good to do this on top of this, right away. Because it's like, get into the video already. And you're just sitting there,
Yeah. Well, I can talk about it while you're doing the licks. I mean, I can at least tell them what we're gonna do.
The links. Okay, well, I do have a message to read, but give them the gist. Is that the word?
Okay. So
The
today
gist of what we're doing.
Today, fellas and ladies, we're going to
Believe
talk
me,
about
fellas.
the pickup height adjustment on a 5150 replica build, and the differences between the deep route of the pickup and the pickup route and the shallow pickup route, and what legs on the pickups you should use depending on what the route is, and a little invention that Adam from FU-Tone has to compensate for those routes, and if you have the wrong pickup for the route you have in your guitar. So anyway, Johnny has an actual question from a subscriber, and we're going to do this hangout on this problem. So
okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. Okay, so anyway, last night, actually Tuesday, 5:47 a.m. California time. I get a question. I get a message to my inbox. Guitarist Johnny Beane. You can like that page on Facebook. Joerg?
Yeah.
Joerg. Joerg writes, "Hi, Johnny. How are you? I'm fine. Since I haven't written them back yet, or did I? I kind of did. I'm a big fan of your YouTube channel, and you were nice enough to recently to answer one of my questions during one of your streams, like such." He says, "Thanks. I was wondering if you could help me with a question about pickups. I'm in the middle of building a Kramer 5150 copy for myself. I have a Musicraft neck and a popular body from a place called KNE Guitars. From what I can tell, the body is very accurate, with all the right carved out spaces. I chose a Duncan custom Trumbucker as a pickup. Which, funny enough, my GMW right there, the original pickup in that was the same pickup, the custom Duncan Trumbucker. Blah blah blah. Now I know that Eddie screws his pickups directly into the bodywood. However, if I would do that with my Duncan, it sits pretty low with a lot of space between the top of the pickup and the strings. Basically like a neck pickup," he says. "My question, how do you adjust the height of a direct mounted pickup? In the package of the Duncan were the screws with fitting springs. Would I use those? Question mark. When I looked at my Wolfgang, the pickups were screwed in tightly. No foam, no springs, no nothing. What would you do? Question mark. Thank you in advance. Best regards from Munich." Joerg.
Joerg.
Right? Joerg.
Yep.
Okay. So apparently I sent him a bunch of voice messages back last night. And I happened to mention the FU-tone PMS pickup mounting system. That was something I mentioned to him, which Adam, if you're watching, actually, I could use one of those myself. I'll get in touch with you. And then so he wrote me back. This was late last night, so I don't remember what I said, although I'm sure it was all quality information. But anyway, he wrote me back about 4:08 a.m. today, saying, "Hey Johnny, thank you so much for taking the time, taking your time. I'll try the foam padding and keep the PMS in mind. Yeah, great name. Ha ha ha. Smiley face. Hey, if you want to use my question in the next hangout, I'd be delighted. Thanks again." Well, here you are, man. This is your question. This is your hangout.
This is your life.
This is your life, man. So basically, this is all for you. So I know it's taken a little while for us to get into this video, but you know, this is information.
You know, we're a bunch of slow starters here.
Wow. I don't know what that meant. Paul Rodden, the 5150 replica I just built has a K&E body. No complaints. I used the PMS from Adam Reaver, and you can adjust the pickup height however you want. Highly recommended from Paul Rodden.
Yes.
Breaking news just in. Well, okay, I guess we're done.
Yeah.
Paul saved the day. All right, everybody. Good night, everybody. No, I think we're going to go into a little more detail than that. But thank you, Paul, man. Thank you for jumping in like that. And hi, Vinny. Hello, Vinny. Next time, Vinny. Actually, we'll do a special video with you soon, Vinny. So, Dave, what do you say? How can we help our friend from Munich out in information regarding his dilemmas?
Well, the foam is a good way to do it as well, but you have to make sure that the foam is not too soft, and it has to be enough foam where it'll actually raise the pickup. But that's not the optimal way to do it, because then the pickup's going to be wobbly in the route. I think for the extra $40 or whatever, whatever Adam charges, the PMS is absolutely the way to go.
I think it's 49. I think.
Or the other, whatever it is, whatever the price is, it's worth it, because it'll also add some sustain to the sound of your guitar, because that is actually drilled right into the pickup route, and I believe it's brass. So it's it'll as you said earlier, Johnny, it'll react the same as a big brass block does on your tremolo. It'll add some mass to the body.
Yeah, it's all about adding mass, adding tone.
It'll add more mass to the body, and it'll resonate nicer. Or the other route is you can get another pickup with longer legs. I think you can order any pickup you like from any company and specify whether you want short legs or long legs. And if you didn't use that trembucker, I'm sure Seymour Duncan will take it back if it's unused and send you the one with the long legs. I think they have a return policy as long as it's not been used or put in a guitar. So you can also do that if you choose to do that. And then it'll be the exact right height under the strings that you want. My 5150 build has the shallow route. So I have the small legs. You can't really see it in this, but when I order these bodies, I always get the shallow route, and I do have a body sitting right here for my next build, which has the shallow route. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah.
Well.
Yeah, you can see that. No?
But that route is very shallow, and with the short legs, it'll fit the way you want it to fit. From now on, if you decide to do any builds, make sure it's always best to go with the shallower route. This way, I believe like if you wanted to use like Wolfgang pickup or such like that, they only come with short legs, so it's best to get the shorter route, the smaller route, so that you could fit those pickups in.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't the shorter legs equal more tone? It's close. The pickup's close to the body.
Yes.
I know it sounds funny. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah, it's closer to the. Well, I mean, it's.
The longer the leg, the more The
yeah,
more. I'm just kidding. But
well, that's the truth. There'll be more of the pickup touching the body instead of just the legs, so you'll get it's a better contact. It's just anything anything that touches the body directly will allow the guitar to resonate better. So the more surfaces that touch this body, like the Floyd Rose, if that's touching the body, it's going to resonate better. If more of the pickup is touching the body than just the little ears on the legs, it's going to resonate better.
Yeah.
It's a better design. So those are the things that you can do to ensure that it'll work for you. The first and foremost is, if you didn't use that pickup already, call Seymour Duncan and see what their return policy is, and exchange it for one with shorter legs. I'm sure they'll make it that way.
Mm-hmm. Is that what he was saying? The legs are too long?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
I'm sorry. The other way around. Return the one with the shorter legs for the one with the longer legs.
Now I can't remember.
So that it fits in your route, because his route is the deeper route, he said.
Okay. Either way, yeah, and as far as I've got the GMW right there. Mine had the exact same pickup that he's talking about, the Duncan custom Trumbucker. Exact same thing. It's a great pickup. Sounds great. Everything. Myself, I just wanted something a little different. So I ended up sticking in an old Duncan 59. Which is in there right now. And it has the long, super long legs, because the route and that guitar is like this.
It's really deep, yeah.
Very deep, and so I use that pickup. I love those pickups, and so I used it. Although my favorite pickups, one of my favorites is, of course, these things. So I mean, I have a pickup that I'm waiting to stick in something. The short legs, I would stick it in that, but it's too small. The legs,
Yes.
So the PMS device would be perfect.
Yep, that's actually the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to use the pickup with the short legs in a deep route, then the best thing to do is to get that PMS Johnson thing. Yes.
Johnson. Paul Rodden. Is it Rodden?
Rodden.
I'm a believer. I like the Monkees. Man, you like Peter? Not Peter. You like Michael Nesmith?
He's not my favorite monkey, but he was cool. My favorite monkey was Mickey Dolenz.
Mickey Dolenz. Yeah, they're all cool. Although
he was the funny.
Huh? What? I don't know.
I said Mickey Dolenz was the funny monkey.
Oh. Yeah, I guess he was trying to be funny. But yeah, as far as musically though, Michael Nesmith, you ever hear his solo stuff afterwards?
Nope. Well, I heard some of it. He was more the country guy, no?
Maybe truthfully, I haven't heard all of it myself, but he has this song that I love. What is it? Lucy and Ramona. Ramona, is that it?
I don't know.
Is it Lucy and Ramona and Sunset Sam? Is that the song? Love it. I love that song, man. The music video is hilarious. Anyway, we'll have to do a monkey hangout. I think we can talk about our favorite monkeys. We can talk about our favorite Beatles. You know.
Yeah.
So Paul,
Our favorite Ruddle.
Yes. I'm a believer. I have the Floyd resting on the body and with the PMS mounting the pickup right to the body. The sustain is like a 59 Les Paul. So it's almost like you can hear the sustain.
Yeah.
You know. Can't even touch it. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it. I can't even.
Actually, that's not the same. He wasn't talking about the same guitar. He was talking about when he said "Don't even look at it." That was like a seafoam green Jaguar from like the mid '60s because it still had the tagger on it. Still has
the
tagger
tag.
on it. Yeah. Don't touch it. Well, I just want to. Don't even look at it. The sustain on this is forever. You can go get a bite to eat and come back and still sustain.
Did you know I saw those guys live?
Really?
Yeah. Although they weren't Spinal Tap when I saw them, they were called Unwigged.
Oh, I was gonna say, did their drummer implode?
Who was it? They didn't even have a drummer when I saw them. It was just them playing acoustic guitar, all singing. It was up in Oakland, and it was great. They played Spinal Tap tunes, all acoustically. Right, Spinal Tap. They did A Mighty Wind songs. They did. I think they might have had some new material. I think. Anyway, they're awesome. I love those guys. And Harry Shearer, who's of course the bassist. He's of course, as you know him as Ned Flanders, as Monty Burns, as Reverend Lovejoy. He doesn't do Krusty. You know him as all those voices. His wife is a great musician as well. Her name is Judith Owen, and I've actually seen her live a couple times. Ran into her. I saw her a couple years ago, I think. Last time I saw her, we took a photo. I walked up to her and I'm like, "Hi," and she's like, "You're Johnny." She's like, "I know you."
You're a rock star. Didn't Harry Shearer actually have stripes on his bass before Eddie Van Halen did in 1978?
I don't know.
I think he did.
I have to look that up. Well, didn't Eddie have stripes on his guitar in 1978?
Yeah, but I mean, it was before. I think Harry Shearer did it before. I don't think it was this. I think it was before 78.
I don't know. I don't think they were around in 78. The myth is that the band was around since the 50s or 60s, but the actual band, I think they actually got together in late 70s, maybe, which I guess would be 78, but maybe later. Shearer, he wasn't actually on the SNL till what, 80, 82, 80. I can't remember.
I don't know. I really don't know.
If anybody knows what we're even talking about, you can leave it in the comments. Anyway, he has 8s. Paul Rodden uses 8s on his guitar.
God.
And it kicks
angel hair.
It kicks angel hair.
Yes.
I have the custom pickup with the regular pole spacing. Sounds really good.
Yeah.
Paul says.
That's the way I would do it. I would do it with the regular spacing.
Not Trumbucker.
Right. That's right. The way I would do it.
One of the reasons why I pulled the Trumbucker out is because it looked, even though I think the pickup is the same size, maybe it looks bigger because of the spacing, I guess. It looks different. It looks a little different. It just looked a little it just, I don't know. I mean, it's a great pickup. And I know, you know, it's all about the sound. But I think one of the crazy things about, you know, guitars like that, people want them looking certain ways. It's not just about the sound. They want that look. You know?
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You
know?
want it to, you know, I mean, you want it to sound amazing. But once it does sound amazing, then what else is left but the look? So, I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean, look behind you. You basically have the same guitar all sitting there with different looks.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
I mean, if they weren't painted, they would all be just regular wooden-looking guitars, all the same thing sitting there.
Yeah.
You know,
Mostly.
but they all have that different look that is cool, that people dig. You know. So.
Yeah. It's you know, it's fun. Fun with stripes. Some collection you got there. Yep.
Oh, so does that answer his question? Does that? I think.
I hope so, because that's the answer I got. That's my final answer.
Okay. Okay, I think yes. And any questions, man? I'll send you Joerg. 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 Okay. I'll make sure you get this video. I mean, I guess if you're subscribed, you as soon as I hit stop on this broadcast, you'll see it in your YouTube subscription stream. But I'll send you a copy of this video as well. So if you have any more questions yourself, message me, leave them in the comments of this video. So I think yeah, I think we're good.
That's it.
At least for now.
Question is answered.
Okay, cool. Okay. All right, dude, I gotta get something to eat. You wouldn't believe.
I would believe
how hungry I am, dude. It's insane. And then I do have today. Today is like a day where I can get stuff done. Like it's crazy because I know we did the hangout last night, and I said we're gonna start doing hangouts on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You know, and here we are now the next day. You know, after Wednesday, Thursday, and here we are doing hangouts. You know, so it wasn't. Yeah. It just this question came in late last night. I texted Dave, "Hey, what do you think about doing a hangout on this?"
Well, let's consider it. Let's just consider it a special news report.
Yeah, breaking news. But also, I mean, the thing is, I get so many questions like this from Joerg. And I know we would stockpile them, we would answer them in a later hangout, whatever. But I think if we get a question, hey, if we can answer it, here it is. I mean, why not? It's better than us, writing a letter to the guy and stamping it and him getting it in a month and reading it. And why not do it now? As what's his name once said, I'll do it live. I'll do it live. What's his name? Bill O'Reilly. I'll do it live. F this. I'll do it live. All right. I got to eat, man. I'm not feeling good. All right. And so let me eat something. And then if you're still around, I've got all day. I've got many different things to do. I figured I would knock out some other hangouts today because I've got some other things to do. One of them is including that guitar right there, that Telecaster. And then there was something else. A couple other things.
Okay.
So okay. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna get something to eat, and I guess if you're around, we'll be back.
I'll be around. I'll be here.
We'll be shortly. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you for the question, man. Thank you very much. Paul Rodden. Thank you for chiming in, man. Always appreciated. And we'll be back.
Good stuff.
So please like, share, and subscribe if you dig watching this stuff. We dig doing it. It's the next generation of what do you call it? Cable television.
There you go.
Yeah, instead of having a blue screen behind me at a TV studio, back, you know, like back in the early 90s. I'm sitting here in my own pad in Santa Cruz, you know, doing this stuff. Public TV, that's what it was, public television. I wish I could get
sound like a little bit of a robot.
Yeah, yeah. I wish I could get footage of that public TV show that somebody put me on back in '92 of me in front of a blue screen actually playing that red guitar right there. That was my guitar playing that Kramer. You know, with a bunch of weird effects behind us. Like, whoa. I wish I could get a hold of that footage. That would be well, actually no. I hope nobody ever sees that. So, but if anybody knows what I'm talking about, yeah, put it up on YouTube. All right. I got to get out of here. I got to eat something. Don't hang up. I'll talk to you about what I need to get to eat after this.
Okay.
All right. Johnny, Dave Nezdal will be back. Johnny Beane, Johnny Beane, JohnnyBeane.com. All right. See ya.
Later.